Now we shift in Real Madrid news from their 2-1 win over Juventus in the Champions League this past week to the first El Clasico of the weekend. I believe I said the El Clasico, first El Clasico of the weekend. Barcelona and Real Madrid at Camp Nou. Now, Karim Benzema, there has been a lot of skepticism over him. He is 25 years old, came over from Lyon, of course, in the French League, Ligue 1, and went to Real Madrid. There has been a lot of talk about Benzema. He played 67 minutes in that win against Juventus. I believe we have some pictures that we could show you guys from that very match in the Champions League at the Bernebeau. There he is looking distraught for good reason. He had two humongous gaffes in this game. The Boo-Birds rained down on him, unfortunately, at the Bernebeau. He could have even beaten Gigi Buffon, or he could have had a one-on-one and possibly beaten Gigi Buffon. He had a seesaw relationship, you could say, with Gonzalo Higuain on the category of starting striker. And he obviously, Higuain, left for Napoli, though it seemed like he was going to go to Arsenal. Now back to Benzema. 0 La Liga goals since the second round of matches. A man that is certainly not in form. You could see by his facial expressions in those very pictures, it has not been pretty. Now, a quick quote from Carlo Ancelotti after this match, if we could pull that up very quickly. Here's what Ancelotti said from the national.se. I want to say something about Benzema. I asked him to help the team a lot defensively in tracking Andrea Pirlo. With three central midfielders, Pirlo is hard for our midfielders to get up to press. Benzema didn't score, but he worked very well for the team, and I am satisfied with his performance. And then Ancelotti even goes on to say that he didn't like how we ended the game, though we needed to have more intensity. That could, I think that's a very fair point from the skipper, excuse me, the manager, not the skipper. The skipper's the captain. The manager, Carlo Ancelotti. There was a lot of talk going into this very match, and it would be a very, very good win for each side. I'll give a prediction in just a moment, but Real Madrid certainly needs some help. Benzema is not in form. Who's going to score the goals aside from Cristiano Ronaldo? Of course, he scored 2 against Juventus, one of them coming from the spot when Ramos was pulled down by Chiellini. Excuse me. Now, for Alvaro Morata, he is coming off the bench. We have a few pictures of him as well. He came off the bench against Juventus, just 21 years old, and he is 6'3". A player that has brought a lot of, you could say, intensity with a little bit of a question mark. He scored at least 1 goal per game for Spain's youth team, so that's always solid. 7 La Liga games, 1 goal, 10 shots. 2 substitutions in the Champions League thus far against Juventus. He was subbed in for Angel Di Maria, who of course played a fantastic game. Did Di Maria? I believe he might go to Arsenal as well in the January transfer window. And he was certainly a spark. There he is right there, just 21 years old. I believe he is from Madrid as well. Now, the other rumors, by the way, for Karim Benzema are Arsenal and Chelsea. Who exactly knows what is going to happen with Karim Benzema? Is he going to start? I asked all of you guys to chime in on Twitter what exactly your thoughts were, so let's pull up those very quickly. Joey, oh boy, we'll just say Joey. Joey says, yes, because Morata and Ronaldo would be really good.
Piccolo.
Thank you. And if this happens, I think Benzema will decide to go to Arsenal or Chelsea. Joey Piccolo. All right, keep going. That was awesome. Piccolo! Seth Nazar says, yes, give Morata a chance. I know this will never happen, but what about Bale as striker with Di Maria on the right and Ronaldo on the left? No, I disagree with Seth. I mean, yeah, it would be cool to see, but you'd have to put Bale on the wing. All right, keep going. Paulo Camaro, my guy, says, yes, we all want to see what Morata can do when given a very important start. Personally, I don't like Karim at all. I would love to hear why, Paulo. All right, move on. Jazz Celadone, tweets Epic Strum. As much as I hate to say it, yes, Benzema has not performed. Morata has simply given us more and deserves to start this Clasico. Arminio says he's in better form. He's an amazing talent. We should give him a Clasico and see what he can do. Benz sucks under pressure. Oh my God. The hate is just circumventing with the fans. Cruz Verdugo says Morata has more heart. I would start him until he stops showing heart. Okay, define heart. All right, keep going. Rene Munoz, I believe this is the last one, says, yep, Cristiano Ronaldo up top so they can play both Bale and Di Maria with Isco. That sounds pretty awesome. Sucks since I'm a big Benzema fan, but gotta be done. All right, interesting right there. A few other nuggets. Carlos Puyol appears to be ready. That should always be awesome. Gerard Piqué appears to be out with a hamstring injury. I'm going to cover the Clasico on Saturday. I wish I had more information for you. Unfortunately, I do not. It might be on beIN Sport. It could be on Al Jazeera. I have no idea. So check your local listings, if you will, in the local newspaper. I know I said that I would give I would give a prediction. It's tough to say. I'm going to go 2-1 Barcelona. No, I don't have a horse in the race, but I love watching it. So now I am leaving you guys. Please do us a favor, support our Indiegogo campaign. Check out the link in the description below. Click these buttons up here and subscribe to TYTSports. Have a fantastic weekend.